Hello there, folks. This here today is the Juk Gunnam podcast, and I'm here today with the one and only. My name is Tissar. Tissar. So, what was it so important that you had to come onto our podcast at this very day? Well, I heard that a group of baby ducks died. Well, you can. Okay, so, how did they die, Tsar? Well, they brutally burned to death by, they burned to death. They burned to a crisp. Were these any special type of ducks or anything? Just earth ducks? Human ducks? Just, is that it? Uh, Essentially. Yeah, human ducks imported. Or exported, rather. Okay then. Okay, so do you have anything else to say? Um, well, I do have something my grandma told me when I was a bit young. Okay, go on. So my grandma they would always tell me that my grandma, when I was young, would tell me stories about eggs. You don't have anything to say, do you? Um, no, I do. Let's continue with that baby duck story, haven't we? Okay. So, where did they die? Um, in my apartment. They died in my apartment. Okay then, Tassar. Why did a group of baby ducks die in your apartment? Uh, well, I suppose there's a simple explanation for it, but just, don't leave your oven on, I guess. But, I raised those babies. I had a full-grown duck. They were just ready and roaring to go. Just, they had made just a group of 12 ducklings or so. But Ma told me, take care of them good or you won't have it anymore. Well, I never listened to my ma. So, I had left my stove on and open. Ducks climbed in, sat in there. They caught fire. Well, maybe you should have listened to your mother. Oh, yeah, I probably should have. So, just tell me, why do you own an oven? What do you mean? Why would you own an oven? Would it not be a hazard to you? Well, I guess so, but how else would I? Oh, well, you can't exactly find a home that's specialty tailor made for just me. Come on. Okay, I suppose it could be hard to find one, as ovens are a regular thing, but wouldn't that be a safety hazard for a lot of you? Well, I know, but which would exist more? Species that do have the need for an oven to cook food, or species that get burned by it? You're probably right. There is, I'm pretty sure, more species that are sentient at least, or at least have some intelligence to be out here, and would need more ovens, I suppose, to cook their food. Okay, but that doesn't explain why the baby ducks climbed into your oven. Well, it was open and it was warm. Um, why was it open? Well, oh no, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Just, man, I don't know why I brought this up. This reminds me too much of my, is your mother still okay? Well, no, she's not. Sorry to hear that. Okay, so, anything else you have to say? I mean, we do have a time frame to, fill. Otherwise, I'm gonna kick you off. If you don't do something, I'm gonna kick you off this show. Well, that's a pretty big one, sir. It's pretty big. I don't know, honestly. Um, um, you know, that, uh, I'm gonna give you 30 or so seconds to say something interesting, or you're gonna get off my show. Um, uh, uh, hmm, get off my show. But it wasn't even 30 or so seconds. Listen, I don't care. I just want you off my show. You talked about your baby ducks burning to death, for Pete's sake. But wasn't it just... Quick question. What? Is this a true story? Uh, um, it's... it's not. It's not a true story. I made it up. Okay, then. Why are you on my show? Well, I've always wanted to be on your show. I like your show. And, I don't know, I wanted to be on it. Oh, God. Just, if you want to be on my show, then you have to have something interesting and engaging for us to talk about. I'm not going to spend most of my time talking about baby ducks burning. Even if they are baby ducks, sure, I don't care. But that isn't worth talking about. Nobody wants to hear that. Get off my show. Okay. I'll leave.